board. Here's one of the many native species to the area. Or maybe it's an invasive species. Maybe it was introduced a long time ago, but it's taken over.
You wouldn't throw that with the navvy, would you?
No, I wouldn't at all. It's not the Abbey, it's the, this is the gatehouse and the mill.
Oh right, where's the actual Abbey?
Because if you're here,
yeah,
that's what we are, that's where we are.
Right, okay.
So I presume the Abbey would be here, I presume that would be the Abbey. Yeah, it's just the gate. It's the gatehouse, which answers the question. Would have been well impressive. What do they do like this? I think you can walk over there, yeah. So what you have to do, you see, I think mostly what they do on, Because you only ever see, you don't see this constant walking. I'll take the sound off this, but that's what you're seeing. You see people doing that, and you use that clip. This is quite intriguing. It's black. It has a shine to it. It's
Oh, I've done it again.
Oops, I did it again.
Or a red kite's bird of prey.
Yeah. Sorry. Someone was wanted my attention.
Notice what they called it? Little Holland.
Feels like it, say it true. That's a good cover. You've even got
£5 a night.
Ah.
Surprised after 8 years she still doesn't feel confident
To Norwich?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's given her the opportunity where she wanted it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Ukraine. Are you drunk? What are you doing? Public loos. Now I could learn to sail here. I could learn to sail, or maybe it's an RYA training centre. Is that Royal Yacht Association? I could learn to sail a boat.
Would you like to sail?
I would like to do that because many picture skew. Ah, there is electrical hookup here. Ah, no, it's not. Maybe it is. Yeah, there's a couple of electrical hookups there. Now, my darling, can I invite you?
Oh, thank you.
There you go. I suppose I better open it, haven't I? So I can get deck chairs out and sit here.
Eh?
Sit on the roof and watch the road go by.
I know, it's wet though.
Got a squeegee.
Oh, I cannot read.
What?
I could read this book.
Go on then. Yeah, keep to the outside of the bend. You got one coming at you. You know that, I know.
Unless it sends it to your higher place and says this boat has been found to be speeding.
Yeah, well you certainly weren't. You been naughty? Oh, I don't think anybody's going to get you in the middle of the broad. I'm coming on to some dodgy place called Wroxham. You know, home of the weeping willows and thatched houses with inbuilt boats thingies. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I've seen the pink flamingo. Didn't know they're around here. Pink flamingo. I've seen the pink flamingo. I didn't know they're from round here. Over there on the railings.
uphold our standards, and these processes will be those who wanted their centre back financially is not representative of the public's views or editorially justified. Well, there have been plenty more interviews since then. Here's a taste of some awfully insane
experts as well, but we do need to find out and try and get an insight into what people are thinking about what has been a pretty unprecedented situation in the UK.
So, we had specific complaints on last week's evening about what types of Tory voters seemed to be dominated by Boris Johnson's supporters, which was unrepresentative. And
Okay, so these are the things that you have in here. So that yellow thing there is the canopy for the side windows there. The blue canopy, big thick canopy down there, is a canopy that covers that window, and that window. You have a curtain covering that window. Curtain for there, curtain for there. You've got 12 volt lights all the way around. You've got a stereo system here, a CD, and 2 speakers in the roof. This is the control panel down here. This boat doesn't have a bow thruster. And this is the control panel on top, which gives you a speed by GPS. And that's the forward and backwards, that's the throttle. And that's just information sheets on there. You get a bread bin, a fruit bowl, a TV area that sticks on top and stuff through the window. You're presented with a nice tray with a sugar bowl, milk bowl, a milk jug and teapot. Big tables down here, really sturdy, really good. They give you a bin with a bin liner, obviously you change that in due course. 2 fire extinguishers and a fire blanket. The seats around here really, really comfortable, and I've got big drawers in. The Evisbacher heating system has been absolutely brilliant. That's there. That's on at the moment. Unfortunately, we've got a drip coming down from the ceiling. We just had some torrential rain. It's alright, you come in. In here, there's a flower vase. A couple of them, I think, or one of them, and a microwave.
Got red bin.
Red bin I mentioned, yeah, red bin over there and fruit bowl. Shoreline fridge, which is absolutely excellent, with a good freezer on it. This has been absolutely brilliant. We've fitted everything in that we brought in, a couple of cool boxes, no problem. They give you a washing up bowl, towels, sponge, a full one of these. And that's been absolutely excellent.
Washing up liquid.
Wash up liquid, sorry, yeah. They give you fat trap for pouring in your fat rather than pouring it down the drain, which you must never do, of course. A kettle, gas oven, gas hob. In these you've got, let's have a look, colander, plates, bowls, dishes, so bowls, yeah, side plates. There's the pans. You've got various tin opener, corkscrew, cups there, big cups there. We were told probably bring your own cups because they probably won't be big enough. Those look big enough. We did bring our own cups in the end. We like our cups. And there's a water jug there. The right hand top there is filtered, the left hand one is not, so you can drink from the filtered one. We didn't, only because we're down south and you get the
East.
yeah, we east, and basically you get the layer on a cup of tea, which we didn't want. In the back of there is, we've got a pint jug, all Pyrex ware, a toast rack, butter dish, and egg cups and salt and pepper pot. Down there you've got pans, 4 pans, a frying pan, all stainless steel, and a baking tray.
Oh, by the way, the jug goes in that other cupboard.
What's that?
The jug goes in that.
Okay. So into the back room, you've got a full set of drawers there. This obviously is a bed. We've just used it for storage, going underneath another fire extinguisher there. Down the back there, this we use that for storage. In here you've got the battery charger when on mains hookup. That's the immersion heater, only on mains hookup. That's the inverter, which is 1.5 kilowatt, and there's a shaver point there. Yet another cupboard here. Don't know what sure that is. They give you mats front and back, which is really good when you're bringing water in. LED lights at the bed. Carbon monoxide and smoke detectors up there. Full length wardrobe here, I'm not going to open it, which has got full length brushing, what I've got down there, and a brush and dustpan as well. So, and they also give you outside, I'll just show through the window, you've got a mop, and you've got a couple of things for anchoring in soft ground to tie up to, where you can throw them into soft ground. We never use them. We always tied up at either mooring or use the mud white. Bathroom. So bathroom, full size flush toilet, and obviously they give you one roll of toilet paper. We put an air freshener in here. An amazing bath. The shower there, which goes over bath and give you shower mats. 4 towels, 2 towels per person. A little bathroom bin. Obviously windows opening, they don't open completely, just open slightly. So bathroom's really nice. And at the front you've basically got the mud weights out there, which is used for dropping in the water if you're mooring in the middle of nowhere, or if you are at a mooring where you're sterning and you're and it's on the river, so it's trying to push you to one side, so you can drop it on one side, we were told. And I think that is about it for in here.
Are we good? Are we packed?
Until next time. I'm sure there will be another time. And the expression on my darling's face is that's nice. It's right down there, but I'll walk this way to get a better picky of this. And you can go down there, yeah, probably can. Much nicer. I don't know. We can go through this way. It's,
on your hand.
We have a ship, a medieval ship, and you can see there's lots and lots of graffiti on this wall. Some of them are mason's marks, as you probably recognise, but this more or less this one out of each section. So here you're missing red, but you've got sort of purple in its place. And he ascribed no meaning to them, no symbolism, and said he wanted to leave it to us, the people looking at them, to see in them what we see, to tell us what we see. No, because one of the things about stained glass is that, again, it's highly likely there would have been lots and lots of it at the beginning. On the continent, there's a lot of 12th century stained glass. But at the Reformation, that was another thing that was taken out and replaced with plain glass. And one of the significant things about that west window glass is that it had been done in 1850. It was refinding the old ways of making stained glass by actually infusing it with metal oxides. So this would just have been clear, but old glass.
Right.
Now, I'm sure you're all aware that the cathedral is in the shape of a cross. So that's the bottom end of the cross, here's the top, and here are the two arms. And we are standing beneath the tower at the moment, and up to that ceiling, it's about 110 feet, which is very high for a Norman space in this country. I should say 33 metres. And then the spire above it rises to 315 feet or 96 metres and is the second tallest medieval cathedral spire in the country after Salisbury, which is quite a bit taller actually than Salisbury. It has been successfully standing there, the spire. I mean, the tower's been here all the time. The spire has been successfully standing there since about 1492. However, there are a few stories about the spires before that, and we'll come to those later. But we're standing in the choir. And when the monks were here, at first sort of 450 years, this is where they had their services. And again, in the 1400s, all of these wooden, well, almost all, some of them are more recent, this carving that you see along the back here and here is from the 1400s. So again, it's that money coming into the cathedral. Now, if you were a monk, you had about 7 services a day, and you had to stand for them. So they came up with a remedy for this. Imagine doing that at sort of 2 o'clock in the morning. It's not so good, really. So if you'd like to come and have a look over here. You see that these, ignore the carvings for the moment, I'll really come to this. You'll see that these seats are like theatre seats and they fold down. But they had to stand. So on each seat there's a little ledge known as a misericord, and that word translates from Latin as pity. So they're like seats where you take pity on the monks. Well, it was a field day for medieval woodcarvers, and every single carving underneath the misericords is actually different.
Is that we've been to Winchester?
Yep.
The Green Man?
Yep, there's the Green Man. Yes, I like to talk about him. There are quite a few Green Men in the cathedral, but he's one of them. The Green Man was a pre-Christian symbol, pagan symbol, and he represented new birth. So his face is usually looking out of foliage. Well, representing new birth means he's a sort of obvious image for the Christian church, the early Christian church, to take on. So this is why you find them in cathedrals. So here is one of ours. And then on this side, I like to show this one because it does start to tell the story of the kind of destruction that happened in the cathedral during the Reformation and then the English Civil War. So here we have, I'm sorry it's not very politically correct, we have a monk chastising a small boy who's across his knee, and we have other small boys around with their books. I mean, the monks were responsible for teaching boys, obviously we wouldn't have had a look in, but it would have been the boys. However, come the Reformation, the order went out to destroy icons, anything. They didn't see them as works of art, they saw them as now being against the much simpler church that they wanted. So they've taken all the heads off. They tended to go for heads, and they've actually removed the arm of the monk. And on each side there are little carvings, and they have also lost their heads. And if you contrast that with these carvings on the ends of the seats, where people's hands have simply worn them away, you can see that that's very obviously deliberate damage, whereas that is just wear and tear. So we'll see some more examples of that sort of damage later on. And we'll go on into the present. A lot later than that, I think.
That's all right. Sorry.
This lot was restored in the 1880s. So we're walking past chapels, and we will eventually end up in one, but they look the same.
Yeah, fascinating.
There.
Yeah. Yeah. Well done, well remembered as well. Paint outs in the third week of July.
So yeah, spring.
But, sorry. This is Elm Hill. The river, of course, is a few yards away, which presumably we can then go to. Oh. Oh. Was because over the other side it seemed more sticky. And just as we were coming up, a lady has just gone flat on her bum.
Are you sure?
Yeah, she went flat on the bum here, so this stuff is really, really slippy. So you need to be quite careful.
Yeah, there's a lot of people slipping.
Lots of
People slipping.
yeah, it's pretty dangerous. Beer festival. No wonder it's noisy. Ha ha. Don't believe a word of it, campers. She was running around the bedroom 5 minutes ago.
I wasn't. Don't listen to him.
And the standard travel lodge room.
With a beautiful view. Show the view.
Look at that sun blazing in through the window.
And a beautiful view.
And we get to see a petrol station, a fire escape, a main road full of cars going past, and some air conditioning units. What more does one want when one is staying for one night only?